Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Michael with Arkemy Design. A little bit different video today actually. As you may know from some other videos, I own a Chevy Colorado ZR2 Bison edition. And I've done some videos on some mods on that and some custom work. In this video though, I actually go through changing out my fuel filters. So my ZR2 has a 2.8 liter Duramax, and at around 30,000 miles you need to change the fuel filters. So up here is the fuel filters that have to be changed out. If you watch other videos, it's very straightforward. You go under between the pillar of the front and back seat on the driver's side, and they're right underneath, and you take them out, put them in, you're done. Unfortunately, if you have a Bison edition or a ZR2 edition with skid plates, AEV skid plates installed, you can't get to it. You have to remove those skid plates. So I get down and dirty in 15-degree weather in a garage, and take the skid plates off and replace the fuel filters. So I don't use any fancy tools. I use some car ramps and socket wrench and open end wrenches and pretty much pliers, and pretty much do this. So for those of you who don't have a limited access to maybe a lift or any of those things, you can see how I went about and did it. Video is a little shaky, obviously, because I'm underneath the vehicle and the only one with the camera, but hopefully you'll get enough information on it and feel a little more comfortable doing this type of service to your Bison edition, or your ZR2 if you have skid plates as well. So anyway, it took me two hours, not quite 2 hours to do. So it is definitely something you can do, in a couple hours in an evening or on a weekend, no problem. So anyway, enjoy.
So we're going to attempt to change the fuel filters in my 2021 Colorado ZR2. However, this is a Bison, and it has the skid plates, so it's not as straightforward as just getting underneath the vehicle and swapping them out. The fuel filter is straight back and underneath from the pillar between the passenger and front driver, back passenger, front driver. I think under here somewhere. However, it's covered by the skid plate, which can't tell if I need to take off this or not, the other skid plate, but there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and back over here, 8. Looks like 8 bolts that need to come off. Alright, they are not Imperial. It is a 15mm socket, hopefully on all of them, but you can see I have the front end on ramps, and I've blocked the back wheels, and the emergency brake is on. That should be plenty of room to drop this. My fear is it's going to be really heavy. turns out this piece is welded to here. So in order to get this out, that has to get out of the way. There's no way. Just don't know if that's going to work. I'm going to attempt to remove the rest of these and knot these on the end and see if I can't drop it. I mean, I can drain the fuel from the filter, but I can't get to it because of this. You know, they could have put a panel here that maybe was removable, but no. So, yeah, I can't see even doing it from this side, that coming off very easily without removing this, or at least detaching it most of the way. So we'll just keep going. We'll see where we end up. Just want to take a look. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Right. This is a nut. It's not a bolt. Same down there. Same back there. It's tied up way up here with this piece, which technically I can't get underneath there. I'd have to do this by hand. It's gonna be tough to get to, but maybe I can get to it right here, back here. But I really need this to come off right here for this to drop. So we'll keep trying, I guess. Huh? So far. All right. Remove these. Oh, remove these. Remove those. Removed that one way up there. And remove that one right there. They are all 15 millimeter bolts. Just dropped down a good amount right here. So hopefully I can get the rest of that one out. See this sticking out, those are threaded to the inside for this to screw into, because it was just a hole there. It was not. This is not a threaded hole. It's a hole. So as I'm loosening these up, this one up, these are going to become loose, and I'm going to need to make sure I put those back in place so these can tighten. Very interesting. How well it's going to hold. Look at that. And a genius solution to a not very good solution. So I'm pretty sure there's four of these so far that I can tell. Three of them right here, the back part of this skid plate. And then there's one right here, which attaches for this bolt. There's two here for this bolt and this bolt. And then I'm pretty sure there's one back here for that bolt, which I may have dropped it. I'm gonna have to find, because there's no way to get inside that frame. I'm gonna have to find a new one. Without hitting the camera. Long hook bolts hanging there. Back here, maybe. Alright, so the next thing I need to do is that little yellow thing, you need to open that, drain the fuel that's in there, and once it's drained, then you can pull out the filters and replace them. But I watched another video, someone doing this. There's other videos of just doing this part. They recommend really cleaning off this area really well, so that's what I'm going to do. You do not want to get particles and dirt in your fuel lines of diesel vehicles. It's a very expensive proposition. So I have a container under here to catch the fuel and the oil. When I saw this done, this actually won't come all the way out unless you pull it out. I'm going to try to just loosen it and not pull it out. Just loosen it a little bit. Tight on that, not too tight. Alright, next thing is to take out the filters. I have just shy of 30,000 miles on this vehicle, and it's at about 10% on the fuel filter. Yeah, just so you know, this is a, let's say, I think it's a 27 millimeter. It's the exact same size as what's needed for your oil filter on this vehicle. So so here we have 30,000 miles. Here we have a brand new one. I do recommend when it comes to these filters, go with the OEM part, just in case. Alright. Just like the oil filter, there's a blue gasket that's there. You know, definitely recommend putting a little bit of the oil that came out around that. Just help it seal. You're gonna feel it get tight and just give it a little bit of a turn, and that's it. You don't need a lot. It's gonna get tight and a little bit of turn, because plastic threads, you know, you don't want to strip them out. Alright, before I button everything up, I do want to start the vehicle, make sure everything's okay, nothing's dripping. Don't want to put that all together and then all of a sudden run into a problem. Yeah, this, highly recommend doing this. all buttoned up now. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you took away a few things on changing the fuel filters on a Chevy ZR2 that has a 2.8 liter Duramax engine, especially if you have skid plates underneath your vehicle, which actually cover your access point to change those out. So it's a little bit more involved in this job than normal. Like I said, it took me about 2 hours to complete. Hopefully you find this video useful, so hit the like button, and if you do me also a favor and subscribe, I'd be grateful for that. And hey, happy trails out there.